imagine this, completely unplugged from social media, no texting. They documented their withdrawal for a movie. Harbor High School students in the Regional Education Program's video production class finished their documentary today. How'd it go? Action News reporter Phil Gomez is live in Santa Cruz.
Well, Dan, students got the idea from another high school and literally unplugged for the week, and they survived. Here's how they did it. In this high-tech gizmo world, this is what today's high schooler has grown accustomed to. Connect, connect, connect. Instant messaging and getting results now. But for 1 week, all those posts, tweets, updates, gameplay, and especially texting were unplugged.
To get the whole school involved, they made trailers, they made posters, they made these cool buttons. They went out to classes and pitched the concept. And now on our last day, I want to ask them, how'd you do?
Then they videotaped their fellow students about what it was like to go unplugged.
We just try to incorporate like the two sides of this whole experiment. Like one of the trailers is about like a fun side to it, like what would happen, would we all go crazy? And then the other one is kind of like a darker, like can we really survive?
So for 1 week, the students were unplugged, which meant they couldn't use any social networking like Facebook. So they had to find other ways to occupy their time.
I actually read a book for the first time in like years. You know, voluntarily I have to read books for school, but I picked up a book and read it for a couple hours, which was kind of interesting.
Some students couldn't resist the temptation and broke down, so they could text friends. But Grace Lerman didn't, and says it wasn't easy.
I need to check my phone for work to see if I need to work that day. So I would see it, and I would glance at my phone, and I would see like 20 unread messages, and I was just like, I want to check those.
And when they needed to contact a student for these interviews, they couldn't text. They had to contact them the old-fashioned way through a hardline phone. After a week of videotaping and conducting interviews, these young documentarians said they learned a valuable lesson.
Really, that I am connected to this technology way too often, and that I should be doing other things with my time, enjoying the outdoors, you know, talking face to face with people. It's not necessary to be on it all the time.
Oh, and about 20% of the student body remained unplugged through the week-long experiment. But late this afternoon, the Rope video production team and the rest of the campus got the thumbs up to plug in. Something tells me there were a lot of anxious students ready to go, Dan.
Yeah, catching up, I guess. Very good. Thank you very much, Phil.